Here we are, Sunday morning. For those of you who don't believe there is actually a factory called Vanson, here it is. And here is Van and Son. But I don't know which way around. I've forgotten what the connection is. It's Kim Vanders.
No, it's Michael Vandersleezen, and it was
oh, right.
Last end of his original partner's name.
Okay, so there you go. What's going on? So that's where Vanson comes from, everybody. And here we are, Sunday morning. So that just shows the dedication, especially from me. Now, lesson 1 is going to be that Kim, her that must be obeyed, is going to explain to all of us who don't know the differences.
She who must be obeyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
Is going to explain to us the differences between the 5, what I call Lancer-fronted classic bike jackets, which are CHP2, Rockarolla, Hardcore, Highwayman, and Chopper.
And Dominator. I've got a few more here.
Oh, right,
so
Dominator.
Line.
Okay, so Kim, do you want to just start from the front as you got them lined up and tell me what's going on? That must be the longest one. Oh, let's go into the back.
We'll put that one to the rear. And
Okay.
we'll start at the front is the standard CHP.
Okay, CHP2, right?
Yes.
CHP2, which is probably the most popular, I would say, and it's the only one I figure has got the right periphery belt, or the ability to fit a belt right the way around. Is that correct?
Now, we do have another one with a full belt. We have 2.
So it's the CHP2, everybody, right at the front there.
Doesn't come with a belt. Belt is additional.
Right. And
Black snap caps, but brass zipper.
okay, and doesn't it also come with an optional collar as well?
No, it does not.
It
The only
doesn't.
one that takes the collar is the Highwayman.
Right.
This one has to be special ordered for the collar. This one only comes with the plain standard rayon lining, not quilted.
Okay.
Does have an action back. Does have one.
An action back being what?
This.
We call that the ease panel.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And between the different styles, they are shorter, as in just the size of the back shoulder, or longer, as in all the way to the bottom panel.
Okay.
This one has a short expansion with laces.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
Dip down a little bit in the lower rear.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's a little bit longer at the back.
A little bit longer in the back, but it's very plain,
Okay.
straightforward coat. Now, this is the same exact coat.
Uh-huh.
This is called the Colorado, the CHQ2. It's exactly the same coat, only with the quilt detail stitching on the shoulder and the elbow patch.
Right, okay. So it's basically the same jacket with quilted.
In the yoke, yep.
Uh-huh. All good.
Now, not in any particular order, I'm just
That's
going to go
good.
through them. This is the Rock and Roll, very popular.
Right.
Difference about this coat is Chrome Hardware has
Uh-huh.
2 center front zippers, so you can make it larger or smaller.
Right. Does it have bigger lapels? or
It
is that-
has bigger lapels,
Right.
much bigger.
Okay.
Has much more detail going on the front.
This is a kind of Freddie Mercury type jacket.
It
maybe.
is. Actually worn by Joey Ramone of the Ramones.
Oh, really? Actually, I think it's more like Adam Ant as well. He used to
Yes,
wear one of these.
sure. And I think that Joey Ramone's jacket is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Cool. So,
Has a zipper on the forearm for
right,
change or
like
key.
the hardcore.
Yep.
What's that? What is that for?
Oh, it depends on who you talk to. Some people call it a toll pocket for money.
All right.
Some people call it a key pocket.
Or a condom pocket or whatever else. Yeah.
This one also has zippers on the top sleeve,
Uh-huh.
as opposed to zippers on the outer sleeve. So, you know, most of our bike jackets have zippers on the outer sleeve
Yeah.
to zip down to. Oh, this one's nice and stiff.
No
Hasn't
worries.
even been zipped yet. There we go. So that would come down here.
Uh-huh.
This one comes down the top.
Right.
This one has a sewn-in half belt.
Yep.
This comes either with the quilted lining
Uh-huh.
or with the plain rayon.
Okay.
Oh, most of these coats come with a fully leather-lined gun pocket too.
Right. Okay.
Both
As
of these
in
coats
the
do.
as in the patrol
Side
tops.
print, yes.
Yeah.
Epaulets distinguishes.
Uh-huh.
Not all these coats have epaulets, but this one does. And Chrome Hardware only.
Okay. Next up.
This is
Hard-
also a Rock and Roll. I
Right.
grabbed 2 of them. Oh, let's look at the back. Back is different. Now, what you call the what did you call
Ease
that?
panel.
Ease panel is long.
Right.
And this one is dipped down a little bit in the back too, and this has a stiffener in it.
Okay.
What
Is
we call a
that
kidney
different from the
belt.
standard Rockarolla then?
No, these are both the same.
Okay.
The back is the
Okay,
same
yeah.
on both, but different from the CHP.
Yeah.
And no side laces.
No side laces.
This is the C, and the C comes either with the quilt lining or the standard rayon. Always has brass hardware. Does have the full belt.
Okay.
Ease panel is somewhere in between just the shoulder piece and the long one. No addition. This is a shorter coat on the body, pretty much about hip length. Zippers on the out sleeve. Epaulettes. This is sort of your standard original Marlon Brando style.
Okay. Yeah.
It's probably the most popular one we make.
Right. That was going to be my next question. Is that because it's the cheapest or not?
No, it's certainly not the cheapest.
Right.
They're all about the same.
What makes it the most popular? The brass hardware?
I think the originality of the style.
Right.
Just the classic look. This is the hardcore.
Right. That's my favorite.
Hardcore has the D pocket. Which when did the D pocket come out, Michael?
Oh, we did that in 88, I think.
This one, and most of these, comes either with the rayon lining or the quilt.
Right.
Again, gun pocket on the inside. This one has a long, we'll call a long lace panel. This back kidney panel is stiffened again, is the same as it is on the rock and roll. The longer ease panel as well.
So I mean that one just looks a bit neater to me. I don't know. It looks a bit more economic in design. And when people come in and look at CHP2 and that together, they quite often walk out with a hardcore. Okay, everybody. So here we are, Vanson CHP2 Lancer Front Range Part 2, because I only thought there were 5 jackets in this range, and they turned out to be about 10. And Kim knows too much about them, so we ran out of time because the camera obviously assumes you're all bored after 10 minutes. So Part 2, let's go in where we left off, and that is the...
This is the Dominator.
Right. Okay.
So Dominator is slightly different because it has, but it's the only one, well, I shouldn't say that. We have another one with buckles on the side. But this is a modern take on a sort of British rocker's coat.
Right.
This detail on the back panel is unique to this coat. And this and one other coat, and no action back here.
Right.
So then this whole back piece is one giant piece of leather.
Okay.
Makes a very distinguished, different look.
Uh-huh.
Rather classic front. This they call a glove pocket. 3 different pockets on the front. I believe this coat still has... Oh no, this one does not have a gun pocket on it.
Right, well we're not allowed to have guns in the UK, and it's a British style jacket, so that's probably
There you
why.
go.
There are a few people who carry them, but they're not policemen.
Okay. So this is Thunderbird, and I brought it out because it's a rather new one. It has a sewn-in belt. It has a medium action back and chrome hardware with epaulettes. Snap close pocket. It's a little bit of a hybrid between the E and the C. No panel for adjustment here, but it's been a popular coat in America.
Right. It looks like it's maybe a lighter weight leather than the competition weight.
This one is shiny, this particular version, but this is supposed to be the standard competition weight.
Right.
It just is a hide that has got a lot of sheen to it.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, now the 2 newest versions in this family are currently the most popular. And I apologize for the size of this.
Yeah,
We're sold out. This is a double extra large, so you can't quite get the...
So...
This is the chopper.
Yep.
Or the part 4014. Now, this is the only one with the red quilt lining.
Does
not have a snapback lapel collar. This short tab collar makes it have this very nice look. And it's very comfortable for riding.
Okay.
It's got the quilt detail.
Right, so it's not really a Lancer front jacket. Everybody, believe it or not, this is part 3 of the denouement of the CHP2 Lancer front traditional classic bike jackets from Vanson, and we're on part 3 because there's so many of them, and Kim is now going to go through them all and summarize each jacket. So first one in the line is
The California Highway Patrol.
CHP2. Okay, that's probably the most popular that I know of.
Classic look with belt loops. Belt is additional.
Yep.
Short adjustable lace side panel.
Okay.
Black cap snap, brass hardware.
Okay. Yeah.
Short ease panel in the back.
Right, let's move on swiftly. Do you want to chuck that one aside?
Sure.
And we go to the next one in the lineup, which is the hardcore.
Hardcore, chrome hardware, D-pocket front.
Definitely one of my favorites. Got a really economic look to it.
Top of the sleeve, zip closed sleeve.
And it's got the slash front zip as well, hasn't it? Which
Yes,
is distinctive. This is distinctive zip on the front, and yeah, the long tassels.
Lace panel.
Okay.
Then this is the Rockarolla.
Should we take that one off as we go? Yeah, so we can see them better. Rockarolla. I always think of this one with the big Freddie Mercury style lapels.
Two zippers in the front.
Yep.
For a close fit and snug fit. Sewn inside belt.
No tassels.
No tassels. Long action back.
Okay, that's good.
This is the classic Highwayman. Full
Correct.
belt, full side laces.
Does that have another name, or is it just the Highwayman?
Highwayman.
Yeah.
This one is the only one that takes a detachable fur collar.
Right.
Classic brass hardware.
Okay.
Epaulets.
Great.
And this is our newcomer to the family. This is a chopper.
Right.
Again, apologize for the size. We're sold out of these.
Yeah, lots of you have been asking about this jacket, and it looks amazing in the small size, but we